Good morning, children. Today we are going to discuss about circulatory circulatory system circulatory system of lampito mauritii. Lampito mauritii. Okay, children, these points have to remember. It exhibits closed type of circulation system. Closed type of circulation system. You know very well what is closed type of circulation. Blood will flow in the blood vessels. Okay, closed type of circulation system consists of blood vessels, capillaries, and lateral hearts. Lateral hearts also will be there. Next point, two median longitudinal vessels run above and below the elementary canal. Okay, children. Anal as dorsal and ventral blood vessel. Dorsal and ventral blood vessels of the earthworm. Okay, children. The next important thing is what we have to do here. There are paired walls which will allow the blood flow in one direction. Paired walls in the dorsal blood vessel. Okay, dorsal blood vessels which prevents the backward flow of blood. Okay, children, this is important. The ventral vessel. Okay, the ventral vessel has no walls. Okay, children, this is the point how to remember. Has no walls and is non-contractile okay, allowing the backward flow of backward flow of blood. The ventral vessel has, okay, next one, in the anterior part of the body, anterior part of the body, the dorsal vessel is okay, the dorsal vessel is connected with connected with okay, very important, ventral vessel, okay, ventral vessel by 8 pairs of by 8 okay 8 pairs of 8 pairs of commissural 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 vessels are what you call the lateral hearts, the lateral hearts lying in the 6th to 13th segments. Okay children, 6th to 13th segments. These vessels run on either side of runs on either side of the elementary canal and pump blood okay from the dorsal vessel to the ventral vessel dorsal vessel to ventral vessel. Next important one, the dorsal vessel. What you have to do? The dorsal vessel receives blood from various organs. Okay children, in the body, various organs in the body. Next one, the ventral vessel supplies blood to the various organs. Okay, blood glands. Next, blood glands are present in the anterior segment. Okay children, segments of the earthworm. Next, the most important point to remember is they produce blood cells and hemoglobin which is dissolved in the okay plasma and gives rise to the gives red color to the blood. Okay children, the most important thing, we have to remember like this. The earthworm is there in the sense like this. Okay, like this is there. Then what is there extra? Dorsal blood vessel like this, ventral blood vessel, and connecting with what you call lateral hearts will be there. Okay, like this, blood vessels are there in the earthworm. Okay, this is middle elementary canal, right? So observe very carefully. This is dorsal blood vessel. Okay, dorsal blood vessel, and down one ventral blood vessel. Okay, ventral blood vessel, and these all are what are called lateral hearts. Lateral hearts. Okay, observe very carefully. So now we are going to discuss about what you call different parts of the circulatory system of lampito mauritii. It's a closed type of circulation system. Closed type in the sense, you know very well, there are two types of circulatory systems. One is open type of circulation system, another one is closed type of circulation system. When the blood flow is in the canals, that will be called open type of circulation system. When the blood is flowing in the blood vessels like arteries and veins, the heart is there in the sense, such kind of circulation system is called closed type of circulation system. So in the earthworm we will see the closed type of circulation system. Why? Here blood vessels are there, blood capillaries are there, heart also is there, and blood is there, and hemoglobin is there, but not in RBC, dissolved state in the plasma. Here dorsal blood vessel acts as a vein, ventral blood vessel acts as a artery. Like that, two blood vessels are there in the blood, what you call lampito mauritii. That one only we are deeply or different, what you call with complete point to point we will discuss. Okay, children. So circulatory system of lampito mauritii is a closed type of circulation system. Clear? What do you call that kind of circulation system? It is closed type of circulation system. Now, the blood vessels, capillaries, blood vessels, capillaries, and lateral hearts. Lateral side will be hearts are there. Lateral connections are there or not? That will be called, what do you call? That will be called lateral hearts. The two median longitudinal vessels run above elementary, above and below, above and below. What I said, above and below. The elementary canal as dorsal, ventral blood vessels of the earthworm. So above one is dorsal, below one is the ventral blood vessels of the earthworm. So paired walls in the dorsal blood vessel. Dorsal blood vessels only have walls. Why? Walls, what is the use of walls? They will allow the blood to flow in one direction only. So paired walls are there in the dorsal blood vessels, which perfects the backward flow of the blood. Backward flow of the blood. Next one, the ventral vessel is there. The ventral vessel has no walls. The ventral vessels don't have any walls. So backward flow only controlled by the dorsal blood vessel, but no need of walls in the ventral blood vessel, no walls. And is a non-contractile along the backward flow of blood. So it will allow the backward flow of the blood also. In the anterior part of the body, the dorsal blood vessel connected with the ventral vessel by 8 pairs of commissural vessels. See here, what you called, there will be, observe very carefully, this will be what you call, this is a dorsal blood vessel, is an anterior blood vessel. So here connections will be there. Those connections are what you call connected with ventral vessel by 8 pairs. How many? 8 pairs of commissural vessels are the what you called lateral hearts. Lateral hearts are there. Okay, lateral hearts will be lying where they are present, and the lateral hearts are lying in the 6th to 13th segments. Very important. 6th to 13th segments. So dorsal blood vessel connected with ventral blood vessel by the commissural vessels 6th to 13th segment. These vessels run on either side of the alimentary canal. So either side of the run the alimentary canal and pump blood from the dorsal vessel to the ventral vessel. So dorsal blood vessel to pump blood from the where? Dorsal blood vessel to the ventral blood vessel. The dorsal vessel receives the blood from various organs in the body. Okay, dorsal blood vessel what? It receives. Dorsal blood vessels receives the blood from various organs in the body. The ventral vessels supplies the blood to various organs. Various organs. Okay, ventral vessel supplies. Dorsal vessels receive. So which receives the blood what we call veins. Which supplies the blood what we call arteries. So dorsal blood vessel acts as a vein. Ventral blood vessel acts as a artery. So the blood glands are also present. What we call blood glands are present in the anterior segments of earthworm. Which segment? Anterior. They produce blood cells and hemoglobin. So blood glands produce the blood cells and hemoglobin, which dissolve in the plasma and give red color to the blood. Which dissolve in the plasma and give red color to the blood. Okay, children, like this: dorsal blood vessel, ventral blood vessel, alimentary canal. Okay, lateral hearts. Okay, there is the head will be there, brain will be there. Understanding or not? Like this, the blood. What you called circulation system will be there. What are the main points to discuss? They have paired walls in the dorsal blood vessel, no walls in the ventral blood vessel. There is 8 pairs of commissural vessels on the 6 to 7 segments. Next, alimentary canal. Okay, the vessels run on either side of alimentary canal. One will be it receives the blood, one will be takes the blood, and one will be sends the blood. And blood glands also there. They produces RBC and hemoglobin dissolved in the blood cells, not RBC. Hemoglobin only dissolved in the plasma. This is the neat bit. What is the neat bit? Hemoglobin is dissolved in the plasma and give red color to the blood. So children, that is about which one? Circulatory system. That is called what is called circulatory system. Next, we are going to discuss about nervous system. What is called? We are going to discuss about which system? Nervous system. Okay, children, observe very carefully. We are discussing about nervous system. Okay. Next one, nervous system. What is called nervous system. What is nervous system? We are going to discuss. The bilobed mass of nervous tissue. The bilobed, 2 lobes, mass of nervous tissue. Nervous tissue called supra is pharyngeal ganglia. Pharyngeal ganglia. Okay, pharyngeal ganglia lies on the dorsal, very very important wall of the dorsal wall of the okay pharynx. Dorsal wall of the pharynx in okay the third segment, okay children, this is important. is referred to as is referred is referred to as the what you call brain is referred to as the brain. The ganglion next. The ganglion. Okay, the ganglion found below the pharynx, okay, in the fourth segment is called the subpharyngeal ganglion. The subpharyngeal okay ganglion. The subpharyngeal ganglion. Okay, this one is very very important, or ganglion. Okay, these are subpharyngeal ganglion or ganglion. Okay, next the brain and the subpharyngeal ganglion. Next, the brain and the subpharyngeal. Okay, subpharyngeal ganglia are connected by a pair of very very important, a pair of circumpharyngeal connectivities. Circumpharyngeal connectives. Okay, children, very very important. Circumpharyngeal connectives. They run. Next point. They run. Okay. They run one on each side. They run on one on each side of the pharynx. Okay, children. Very very important. Next important thing is what we have to remember is thus a nerve ring. Okay, nerve ring is formed. Thus a nerve ring formed during what you call thus a nerve ring formed during this point you have to remember during. Okay, very very important. The nerve ring formed during. Okay, formed around the anterior. Okay, this point you have to remember. Around the anterior region of the anterior region. What you call anterior region. Okay, anterior region of the alimentary canal This point you have to remember. Alimentary canal. Okay, alimentary canal. Next, another important point to remember is alimentary canal. Okay, the double ventral nerve cord. The double ventral nerve cord. Okay, children, the double ventral cord runs backward. Okay, runs backward from the subpharyngeal ganglion. Okay, this point also important. Subpharyngeal ganglion. Okay, next important thing to remember. Okay, ganglion. The brain along with other nerves nerves. Okay, other nerves in the, okay, other nerves along with the other nerves, okay, in the ring, in the ring integrates, integrates, okay, integrates sensory inputs. What is called sensory inputs and command, and command, what do you call, and command muscular, and command muscular responses of the body, responses of the body. Okay, next, the earthworm's receptors are, the earthworm receptors are, the earthworm receptors are very very important, stimulated by, stimulated by a group of, a group of slender, a group of slender columnar cells, columnar cells, group of slender columnar cells connected with nerves, connected with nerves, connected with nerves. The photoreceptors, next, the photoreceptors, the photoreceptor, okay, sense of light, sense of light, the photoreceptors sense of light, and found, and found, okay, on the dorsal surface, dorsal surface, okay, found on the dorsal surface of the body, of the body. Okay children, next, gustatory, gustatory, very very important, gustatory, sense of taste, sense of taste, okay, gustatory, sense of taste. Next, most important point, what is called olfactory, olfactory, sense of smell, sense of smell. Olfactory receptors are found in the, are found in the, okay, are found in the buccal cavity. What is called buccal cavity. Okay children, this is important. Next one, the tactile receptors, tactile receptors, tactile receptors for touch. Okay, next, chemoreceptors, chemoreceptors for chemical changes, chemical changes, okay, chemical changes, okay, and thermoreceptors, thermo, called thermoreceptors, thermoreceptors, changes in temperature, okay, changes in temperature are present in the, are present in the, what is called prostomium, prostomium, and the body wall, and the, which one, body wall. Okay children, you should listen very carefully. We are going to discuss about the nervous system of earthworm. The bilobed mass of nervous tissue, two lobes are there, nervous tissue called suprapharyngeal ganglia, ganglia means group of nerves, supra means above, pharynx, lies on the dorsal wall of the pharynx, in the which segment, the third segment is referred to as brain, third segment referred to as brain. Once again, the bilobed mass of nervous tissue called suprapharyngeal ganglia lies on the dorsal wall of the pharynx. In the third segment is referred to as the brain. Suprapharyngeal ganglia is the brain. Next, This is the first point. Okay. The ganglia found below the pharynx. So supra means above the pharynx. The ganglia found below the pharynx in the fourth segment. This the fourth segment is called the subpharyngeal ganglia. The brain means supraesophageal ganglion and what he called most important suprapharyngeal ganglion. Subpharyngeal ganglia are connected by a pair of very important circumpharyngeal connectivities. What is called circumpharyngeal connectivities. They run one on each side of the pharynx. So this is the pharynx, this is supra, this is sub, means they will be connected. Okay, like this. So this acts as a nerve ring is formed around the anterior region of alimentary canal. So this is the nerve ring. The double ventral nerve cord. Here what is there? Double ventral nerve cord. Double ventral nerve cord runs backward from the subpharyngeal ganglion. The brain along with other nerves, the ring integrated sensory inputs. What they will do? The brain will be takes the information, sensory inputs and command muscular response of the body. So the brain only helpful for taking the inputs, commanding the muscular response of the body. The earthworm receptors are stimulated by a group of slender columnar cells. What do you call? Slender columnar cells connected with the nerves. What are those cells? So photoreceptors for light sense are found in the dorsal surface of the body, upside of the body. Gustatory receptors, sense of the taste. Okay, gustatory sense of the taste. Olfactory sense of smells are found in the buccal cavity. Tactile receptors for touch, chemoreceptors for chemical changes, thermoreceptors for temperature changes. Once again, photoreceptor sense of light, gustatory receptor sense of taste, olfactory receptor sense of smell, tactile receptor sense of touch, chemoreceptors changes in the chemical reactions, thermoreceptors changes in the temperature are located in the present in the prostomium. You know, prostomium, peristomium is there or not of the body wall. So this is the nervous system of the lampito mauritii. Tomorrow we are going to discuss excretory system. What we are discussing tomorrow? Excretory system. Okay, children. Thank you very much.